Mike, here's a car that is looming as quite a threat as the race unwinds. There are a couple of laps down on the outright leaders at the moment, but Graham Moore and Michelle Delcourt, a former Mobile dealer team car, which has been really worked over by Graham Moore and is performing exceptionally well.
Well, Michelle Delcourt, of course, requires no introduction to European race fans. A big, burly Belgian with an iron foot, and he can drive just about anything, Neville Hay.
He can. I mean, can you imagine a big man like that as a jeweler dealing with ladies' trinkets? The mind boggles, doesn't it? But
I don't know.
either way, the man actually does run very well, very hard. But I think we've got Gricey on his way to the pits.
Car number 2, Alan Grice, race leader, into the pits. Just for a top-up, see whether they go to the diff of the car. A change of rubber for the sprint of the flag. I think Grice will stay in the car. They're holding a slender lead over John Hardie and Neil Lowe in car number 3, the Mobile dealer team Commodore V8.
It's a pretty critical stop, Mike. They've got actually about a lap lead now, but they can't afford to mess about because both the Commodore and, for that matter, the Nissan are far behind, and that sort of stop leads me to believe that they've no further problems with oil coming out of that diff.
23 seconds, the pit stop. So 3 parts of a lap between first and second, and a further 3 parts of a lap between second and third.
Coming up to Bridgestone Corner, the pride of Queensland, the top banana, as they say. Dickie Johnson carrying race cam yet again. It's become part of your life, Dick. You've got to pay attention. I was saying race cam really is a part of your life these days.
Yeah, not bad either, mate.
You know, a lot of people keep asking us whether or not having to talk and concentrate at the same times, do your lap times drop off?
No, not really. Maybe a tenth of a second or so. Depends where it is and what I'm trying to think of. Because sometimes the dribble I put in my head doesn't fall out at the right time.
I have the same problem, mate.
I think a lot of journos do, mate.
At least I'll admit to it. I was just thinking that as far as this race is concerned, we're getting down now with probably an hour and 5 still to run. And I know things can go wrong in a race, and one doesn't really want to talk about things that can go wrong. But if the car is still running there strongly, there's a couple of question marks over a car or 2 in front of you. You're looking pretty good for maybe a top 3 finish.
Well, mate, I'm damned if I know, but this is no different now to what it was when we started the race, except that the oil temperature's come down a bit because I've knocked the revs off a bit, and the water temperature's down a little bit. The oil pressure's still the same. We've tipped a heap of oil and it's probably got heaps too much in there. But, you know, I can't fault anything else. Everything else is brand new.
You're trying to tell me it's good to honk with a Henry?
Well, I just hope it keeps honking.
Larry had some drama with the gearbox in the Commodore, as you know, but now you're back out and circulating. You're making up some ground?
Well, yes. I mean, it's going as good as ever, but it's very difficult to make up ground in terms of laps. Now, we're circulating in the 19s and 20s, which is as good as the front pace, but, you know, when you've lost, I don't know, 3/4 of an hour or something, well, there's no way you'll make up much ground.
Oh, look, okay, look, I'll talk you around the track here.
Terrific.
That's out of 3rd into 4th at 6.5. I got a Nissan in front, that's 6.5 in 4th, into 5th. I'll stick to the left-hand side of the road here. And I'm just feathering my foot a little bit there on those bumps because I don't want the engine to just rev up, so I'm just anticipating. It's quite airborne just up here. Second up there. Over the anchors about here. Back to 4th. 3rd. 2nd down here. Turn the nose in. Avoid the rough stuff on the outside of the track there. Have a look at the lap board, 20.4, not bad. Leave it 3rd up here. Over the brakes, back to 2nd. Get the apex, not bad, not all that good. And just let it run wide without hitting the rough stuff. Now usually if I'm going well, I change gears about that flag marshal back there. And wait for some people up here I know from the house there. Saves boredom, you know. I use top gear here because it saves the engine a bit. Then back to 3rd here for this corner. It's a very tricky one. Close in, flat, and just keep it on the bitumen as you see there. Keep to the high side here, so you go across under that bit of earth there, out wide, very close there. Boot into it there, close, out here in second, 6.5, out wide. If I get it right, I can go through here and keep it flat. It's a bit of a worry. Moffat rigs, I'm crazy doing it, but you can. And just try and float it through these corners. It's only 5,000 revs, but the main thing is to give your car a very easy time, and as you can see, you can still go fast. Now I brake very late here. There's a lot of time to made up just here. Touch the accelerator there, and just sort of back to third just before I get to this earth bank. Keep it very close there. Cross the dipper, down here, keep it flat, in third. A lot of people use second there, I don't. Back to second for this one though, and then wide, and very close in there, and let it run out wide. And that's one lap of Bathurst.
That's terrific, Peter.
Okay.
I hope you keep clawing your way back up. We've got some pictures of Dr. Eric and Bev and everyone in the pits following you going around the circuit. You want to send them a wave?
Yeah, oh, down here?
Yeah.
How are you?
Super. Oh.